evening, everybody. Master Maz here from Brain Education Middle East. How's it all going? Nice to see you. Whoa, we got more people in. Oh, Miss Tess and Miss Vina, amazing. Hi, 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 hi. And Mr. Brian, too, today. Apparently, look at that. Yes, 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 yes. We got more people joining us. Wonderful. To everyone on the YouTube joining us, thank you so much today for joining SBM, Stretching, Breathing, and Meditation for today's Brain Education Sunday live session. I hope you guys are excited because we're about to get super into this. All right, so I actually had a thought that I wanted to share with each and every one of you. With regards to SBM or brain education in general, you see SBM is a little bit of a peculiar acronym, but I like it because it involves the stretch, which is the meridian opening, so stretchings and openings. But every once in a while, and I can't even remember what we used to call this back in the day, but there's the brain education kind of like holistic all-rounder, right? Where you actually incorporate all the different ways in which you can affect and influence the body itself. Anything from shaking, to tapping, to swinging, to stretching, to bursting, to twisting, to all these kinds of little effects that you can do in order to manipulate the meridians. But basically, all of what I'm trying to tell you is that there are so many different ways in which we can affect our body and our connection to the mind. But if we were looking at our meridian channels, you have to understand that these meridian channels, what they're made of, so I want you to kind of invoke some form of imagination as we actually do this process. So stretching represents the first part of the whole brain education anatomy, which is do-in, do-in. Pulling the body, that's do, in pulling the mind. So you're pulling the body and pulling the mind into itself together, like this. So pulling the body could be all forms of movement, right? So you're pulling the body in some way or other, some part of your body is being pulled. Being pulled as in could be stretched open. But the other part, which is a very integral component of that pulling, is the pulling of the mind into the body. So no matter which way you use to actually affect the body, shake the body, twist the body, swing the body, all that jazz, you're pulling in your mind into that pulling of the physical matter itself. So then it becomes connected. That's the real integral part of the first part of brain education. The breathing and the meditation, which comes next, or otherwise Hangong breathing meditation, could be Jigam, could be Chanmun, could be all forms of meditation that we actually incorporate here in brain education. But the ideas behind them is the anatomy and the sequence in which you address all of those things. Start at a very, very strong and local center right here in the body, and then move on up, right? So breathing as well as the mind. And so if you are not familiar with the curriculum with which brain education forms under, it's a triangle, but at the same time it's a three-tier triangle or pyramid. Right at the bottom we have Zheng Chung. So this is also to help you understand a little bit of our terms. So when we say Zheng Chung, Zheng meaning the body, Chung means to fill up, right? Or really actually sometimes to empty. It's the same thing. It's incredible how one word can mean opposing things, right? So Zheng Chung is to fill up to either empty. So you can fill up your energy here. But then once you're ready, you move on to Qi Zhang. Qi Zhang is the energy. Zhang is also again to fill up, and that's here, the heart. So your soul senses and awakens here. But the funny thing about this is that the, let's call it the material, the tools which we use to Zheng Chung ourselves is movement and food. It's interesting, right? So getting that yin energy in from our food from earth, but also the movement in through the body and what it does, like actual actions. Funny thing about Qi Zhang, it's actually through breath and the exchange of energy. So breath could be in energy, or energy could be in breath, and depends which way you look at it. But that exchange is the exchange of breath. That's what's going to awaken your senses. And it's funny that because breath coming from the heavens or the air is yang, unlike the food from the earth, yin. So right away you've achieved some kind of harmony, and then you move into Shin Myung. Shin Myung is the ultimate right now. Now, a lot of us, let's say as you move forward with your practice, you actually learn to not further need S or B and go straight into M with meditation. But sometimes for those who really want to integrate, or how can I say, solidify the foundation under which meditation kind of like thrives and why meditations can feel so deep, is opening up the first two. So, Zheng Chung, Qi Zhang, Shin Myung. Shin Myung is enlightening of the mind. And the funny thing about this guy is it's built on focus. So where does your focus? You can brighten up your spirit and what you see inside your body with just focus here, 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 here. Or focus here, here, or on breath, or out there, or in consciousness, or in mindfulness. So really, the tools for that Shin-myung is still going to be mind and focus. That's the beauty about this whole curriculum, is that it's not based on methodologies more so than it is based on subject matter. The subject of what is doing all of these things, the body and what it can do, breath and what it can do, not forms of breath, not breath work, not body work, not mind work or meditation as say, because there's thousands of ways in which you can do each and every one of those things. But the sequence and the target of each one itself, what you're going to be using to do each one, that's what makes this so special. I'm coming into some new threads here. You know, there are different heights. I hope you guys don't mind me shaking out a little bit more often, because like these feel a little different, and their height and ratios are a little different too. So I guess getting used to it still. Either way, hope you guys enjoy this session with me today, because we're going to be mixing it up, not just doing a little bit of stretching, got to be doing a little bit of tapping, a little bit of openings, a little bit of shaking, and some meridian openings at the same time. And then for our breathing, we're going to go straight to the floor for breathing postures in hang gong postures, and we're going to be mixing that up too. Finally, we're going to be coming back to our seat, either seated like this or on the floor, back to our mat. And that's going to be going really nicely with brainwave vibration as well as Ji-gum and maybe a little bit of Dan Gong while we're seated. We're going to find out. All right, so are you guys ready? Let's get things going. All right, standing up, seat aside, let's get things rolling. Like how I can just slide things out of the way. All right, everybody, let's put our hands together, feet together. Some Tupac? Ah, good. All right. What? Master Man supposed to play some Tupac? All right, some hands over your dungeon, and let's go ahead and greet each other. 반갑습니다, and 반갑습니다. Go ahead and greet your neighbors. 반갑습니다. 반갑습니다. Well done, well done, well done. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and start with a little bit of shaking. So, start off by shaking up the body. So shaking, right? And then we're going to go into our traditional classic benchmark of a warm-up with dungeon tapping and test and exercise. Then we're going to have some fun with the rest of our meridian openers. All right, shaking out, knees, hips, feeling the low back, feeling the middle back, feeling the upper back. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the chest, breathing out. Exhaling through the mouth. Now, in the beginning of your practice, especially if you're, let's say, in your first year or first few months of brain education, you do definitely want to focus on do-in that focuses on exhaling out with mouth open. Later on, you'll find that there's less releasing involved, so sometimes you won't need to open this up. But in the beginnings of your practice in general, be sure to have your mouth open, gently, slightly, so you can leave out more emotion. Remember, breath exchange, kijang. Emptying is the same as filling up, so you're taking out, let's say, what you don't need. Making room for what you can need. Exchange is the whole game, right? So you can't just kind of keep one closed and one to keep coming in. You got to realize there's a lot already inside you that you need to let out before you allow more abundance and all that stuff in. Actually, Manira, who's backstage over here, said a very interesting line. You can, what was the line? Life purpose and healing? Okay, so there's, life purpose is not possible without healing. That's a really interesting statement. So it's almost like every step you take towards life purpose, there has to be some healing involved. There has to be some process in the sense that every step you make requires you to overcome something, like a fear, a courage, some kind of shyness, some kind of emotion, a hindrance in the mind in order for you to take that step towards the purpose. So it's not saying finding your life purpose is not possible without healing, but certainly the life purpose itself of actually becoming the purpose, doing it, having it come out, requires healing as a prerequisite. Okay, so we're done with the shaking. Now relax, and over here, dungeon. So from the belly button, come 4 fingers underneath, and right there along the waist, you're gonna find a central point inside your whole body, right? So this central point here, we're gonna imagine another 4 fingers in, and that's our target for when we do our dungeon tapping. Thumbs inside the fingers, not too strong on the fist. Feet about shoulder width apart or a little less. Bent on the knees, coming down and tuck in the tailbone. Ooh, that little camera actually shows a lot more detail than I thought. You notice that? The light was like, it's dark, and then camera 3 again. Look at that. You can see the wrinkles on my pants. That's so cool. New tech, guys. Sorry, we're geeking out already. All right, so dungeon tapping. Appreciating everything we got. All right, go ahead and tapping on our dungeon. Hi, Ghada. Nice to see you. Welcome. All right, so coming in on the waistline, relaxing the arms. Go in with rhythm. Now you can also bounce with the knees and bounce comfortably with the hips as well, right? So when you do this, exhaling out, and bouncing, exhaling through. Good. Keep your mind focused on your dungeon. Let's go ahead with a nice gentle count. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Keep focused here on your lower abdomen and dungeon. You'll find out that with very little effort, you can get to very strong and deep places if you keep an attitude of relaxed focus. So you're sincere, but you're also casual. You know, you want to get there, but you're taking an easy attitude towards it, and you just keep going. You keep headed there, right? All right, so let's go for another 30 here in our dungeon taps. Logo. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. And go ahead and tapping round. Exhaling through. Good job. So again, toe in. So moving the body, pulling the body, or otherwise pulling the mind into the body. Tapping around the abdomen. Good. Exhale. And then once you come in, let's get into some intestine exercise here. Thumbs and hands around our belly button. So we're going to pull in the abdomen and push out. So this is actually a really good exercise for those who are looking to kind of reduce their waistline, practicing on pulling in these muscles and releasing. These don't get trained any other way. So this is really good for helping moving food and digestion around the intestines, because this is a very active process, but at the same time really good at increasing your immunity, all those toxins, the lymphatic drainage system. You're bringing circulation there by moving the body, pulling the body, as well as pulling the mind there. Where energy goes is where the mind is. So there you go. Let's go ahead and give a gentle count here. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. 7, 8, 9. Now remember, you can match the breath, but it doesn't have to be matched exactly. I'd like you to move it in and out naturally and breathe comfortably. If that means to match it, then great. If you don't have to match it, that's okay too. 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep focused here. 8, 9, and 20. 10 more. 2, 3, 4. Good job. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, sweeping round. If you're sensing some change in temperature, a little warmer, then we're getting it right. Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and get some really strong fists out here. We're going to be shaking out our shoulders. So out at 45, lifting up with the shoulders and then dropping down. That's it. So it's a strong thud, right? So lifting and dropping the weight entirely. So up here and down. So you want to feel like a shake coming through your spine, right? So you're actually feeling like, oh my God. Dropping the arms, boom, and keep the elbows nice and straight. All right, let's go ahead and give 10 of those slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's go ahead and do another 10 fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's go ahead and do another 10 even quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, let's do another 10 even quicker than that. Go as fast as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ha! All right, let's go ahead and do it slow. Our producer's having a lot of fun, it seems. All right. Good. All right, do it one more time, slow, over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. The idea is, like I said, even if you do the simplest exercises, bring your mind to that part to which you're moving, feeling it out, whatever emotions, sensations, physical or emotional that you feel, breathing out, that marriage of the three, boom, 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 is exactly what we want. Focus, movement, and breath. All right, let's go ahead, faster each time. Now, 10, another quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Good. Let's go ahead. Another 10 quicker than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Good. Or 30. Now, another final 10. Go all out. Quick. Ready? Get. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah! How many more can you do of that speed? Let's go again. 2 more times. Same speed. Ready? Hi, Miss Heba. Nice to see you on the tube. Join us. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. One more time, same speed. Hands out, elbows straight. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey! Ha! Breathe out. Woo! Okay. Now go ahead and do a little twist, little spin. Feel out all the cracks and the symphonies inside your back. Oh my goodness. Go ahead and lift up your heel. So you can go ahead and twist your waist as well as you're twisting from one side to the other. Just like that. Ooh, so shiny. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, follow me. Twisting, pulling the body. Pull. Oh. Now, see that hand over here? Walk it over. Come on. Walk it over. Come on. And that hand back here, over here. That hand, you want to walk it over to the back of the shoulder. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, walk it over. Walk it over. Twist, twist, twist out. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Let go. All right, let's do it again to the other side. Ready? Swing. Let it land. One on the shoulder, one on the kidney. So go ahead and walk it over across the body. And then over here with the shoulders, twist, pull, pull. Walk your fingers across the back. Yes, that's it. Hold it there. For 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Let's do that one more time on either side. Feel that. You see the shoulder squeezing, the back opening, and then the waist kind of like twisting out of place, but the spine is loving it. Let's try again. Inhale. Oh, here we go. Walk it over. Yes, that's it. Both hands across and twisting. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. And then again over to the other side. Exhale. Yes. And walk it over. Oh boy. Here we go. More than last time. Feel it out. Yes, that's the one. Feel your spine. Feel your back. And 3, 2, 1. Oh. Exhale. Wow. Okay. So this may not be difficult or challenging physically, but remember, we're doing this only enough to get to the mind. Sometimes we do need to get strong. So we're building it up. All right. So from here, we're getting into our shoulders. So knees are nice and bent. Feet are not exactly open like this. This time we're a bit forward. And then what we're doing with the shoulders is we're lifting up the shoulders and the elbows up high like so. And we're twisting out, showing our muscles, but keep turning the hands to the back. Keep turning the hands to the back, twisting out, twisting out. Oh, solar plexus is open. Body is open, chest is open. That's it. And then back the other way, forward, and go the other way. Oh, turn the hands, but keep the elbows bent. Yes, keep the elbows bent. Oh, try and see how high those fists can go. Can they go higher than me? Can you go higher than me? Yeah. But keep the elbows bent. See, it's really easy when you do it like this with the elbows straight, but try and keep the elbows bent and turn, pivot on the elbow. Ooh, try the other way. Keep the hips bent, knees bent, pulling open the arms, pulling open the shoulders, turn those elbows out. Ooh, chest is opening, back is squeezing. Exhale out. Good. And then keep the elbows right there, like they're about shoulder height, shoulder level. Turn in, turn in, turn in. Hands coming up, coming up, come on. Squeeze them up. Ooh. Oh, feeling a little cramp in the abdomen. Exhale. And release. Good job. Go on again. Lots of sound effects today. Master Maz, what is up? We don't even need a sound machine to do the sound effects. Master Maz is just like, All right, let's keep it going, guys. 2 more either side. Go ahead and twist all the way back. All the way back. Oh, yes. Open it up. More. Hands back down. Hands back down. Oh. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And then over and to the bottom. That's the one. All the way up. Can you get your hands higher than me? I challenge you. Oh, boy. Don't look like much of a challenge from where I'm sitting. Okay, exhale. Oh, we said a couple times either way, so we need one more. One more, either way. One more. Here we go. Up here, Tarzan, Jane of the jungle. And then from here, let's go ahead and twist back. More, 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 more. Open it up, open it up. Get those hands lower. And coming over. That's the one. Exhale. That's the one. More, 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 more. Okay. Now feel out the shoulders right about now. A little less tense, a little more open. Feel like the abdomen is nice and relaxed and set. Now, let's get into this area here as well as the waist, yes? Okay, ready? Over here, elbows. Try and get your elbow to touch your hip. Ooh, that's an interesting little challenge. Get your hip and elbow together. Okay. Open up, open up, open up. More, 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 more. And release. Over to the other side. Get your elbow to touch your hip. Touch it, touch it. Come on, touch it. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Other side. Get your elbow and hip together. One piece. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on, Master Mess. Yes, that's the one. Oh, okay. You're really squeezing on the ribs here, but you're hopefully opening up this part here. Now we're gonna maze a challenge, so really squeeze and amplify the effect. Over here to the other side, get the elbow touching. Now that they're touching, go ahead and open up the palm. That's the one. Hey, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Oh, release. Good job. And again, squeeze over to one side, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Get the hip and elbow together. That's the one. Now we're ready to open up the other side of the body. Open up more, more, more. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Good job. Release, 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 release. All right. Now, let's go to level 2. Oh. Feet a little bit wider apart. Remember that you want to be on flooring that's not so slippery. Get your mat underneath you if you need a little bit more stick. But now we're going to go down to our knees. This is easy, right? So just feel it out. It's okay. If it's easy, just stay with me for a little bit. Moving from side to side. 2, 3, 4. All right, feeling a little too easy? Let's go down a little bit lower. Ooh, down to the middle of the calf. But here's the thing. I don't want you to kind of lean forward and get it. That's not right. You want to be back here. Showing it to you from the side. What do I mean by lean forward? So let's say you're going down to the side, right? You're coming down, and then suddenly you feel like, oh, now it's easy, right? Nope. Get yourself back in line with the leg. And then from here, come down the side. And then also the same for your shoulders, right? So don't tilt your shoulder forward or backwards to try and get it. Okay, from here, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And coming down. Ooh, here we go. Okay, now a little bit lower. Oh, midway through the calf. That's the one. Try again, other side. Midway through the calf. That's the one. Yes. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. Okay. Try again. Other side. Midway through the calf. Midway through the calf. Yes, 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 yes. Wow. Try and see if you can go a little bit lower than before. Walk it over. Yes, sir. Here, feeling it all the way through the side meridians of your waist. Open those up. Remember to open up the shoulders too. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. By the way, if you're spreading your legs wider, it actually gets easier because you're a little closer to the floor. You know, there's less distance between you and the floor, so you don't have to bend down as much. But when you're up here, not as easy. So don't think because you're wider, so you can easily get down to the ankle like that. But no, you want to be like twice shoulder width or a little bit wider, and then come down. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Exhale again. Feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. Ah! And again, more. Oh. Good. Now, exaggerate the effect. Use the other side of your body to balance it out. Ready? Coming down to one side, coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. Okay, get that other hand ready. And pull all the way flat down. Here we go. Now we're really feeling it, especially if you're not turning your shoulder in or out. Coming down flat with the arm. Oh, feel the side of the body. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh. Such simple stuff can make you really dig into the feeling. All right, try again. Ready? Coming down to one side, coming down. Keep the shoulders in line. Shoulders in line. Body's not forward. Now ready with the other arm. Flat with the floor. Wow. Over the head, right above it, not in front of it. That's it, there, and flat. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Let's do that one more time on either side. You guys are awesome. Okay, here we go. Ready? And begin. Down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sink a little bit lower. And ready with the other hand. Here we go. Down. 3, 2, 1. And release. Whoa! You guys are doing it. Feeling the body open up more and more each time. Spine is a little more robust, even though it's feeling it. You are definitely helping it improve its stature and health. Let's go down to the other side again. Coming down. Here we go. Down, down, down. That's the one. All right, so from here, coming over and down. Oh, but not in front of the head. Hold it. Straighten it. Level it. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. High shoulder. Well done, you guys. Awesome. All right, so we're actually going to be mixing it up a little bit. So we're going to come down to the floor, and we're going to be doing our lower body and back meridians, as well as our inside meridians, by going down to our legs. We're going to open up our legs. We're going to try and do different forms of stretches and twists using the mat. So go ahead and get your mat. Let's get down to the floor. Whew. All right, here we go. Mats horizontal. Make sure you are able to see me. There we go. This might be useful about now. Merci beaucoup. All right, guys, make sure you're able to see both the screen and get yourself sorted. Here, there we go. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and relax and comfort and warm up the waistline. So in your seated posture, go ahead and come round the waist like so. I can do it. Yes, you can, Miss Tess. All right, coming round the other side. All right, Miss Heba. All right, Miss Ghada, Miss Tess, Miss Vina, Mr. Brian, come on, move that waist. All right. Okay. Now, you ready to do it again? This time, feet nice and wide. Okay, so this is fine, right? So this is okay. You don't have to open up wider than this, but if you can, by all means, open up wider. It's okay. You can open it a little wider. But this is okay. In the beginning, this is okay. All right, so from here, let's go ahead and rotate round. Now, if you're like back here, just do a little gentle rotation, but make sure you actually feel the rotation around your waist and your hips. You're probably gonna feel it around your hip joints right here. So that's where we wanna feel it in the beginning, okay? So go ahead, rotate round, feeling the waistline, That's it. That's it. Exhale. Get your circle nice and wide. And if you really want to challenge yourself, go ahead and keep your legs wider and wider apart. And keep your toes flexed up. Then you're going to really feel the outside of your hip as you're rotating. Exhale. Good. Exhale. And then the other way. Rotating round. Good. Just like that. Nicely done. Okay, guys. So go ahead first, bend one knee. Try and get it in closer to the other thigh. And then open up the other leg, but stay forward facing. So compared to your front, your leg is spread out to the side and one leg is in. Now, walk it forward. Now, if this is it for you, great. But for those that can go a little bit lower, go ahead and get a little lower. And if you're over here, oh, get to the elbows. Oh, yes. Get a little comfortable, right? So from here, we're gonna walk it over to the long leg, right? So if you're over here, stay there and walk it over in a circle over to the other side. But if you're over here, go ahead and do a little shuffle. Yes. Walk it over, stay low. Don't you come up yet. Oh, you're feeling it as you're coming over to the other side. Yes, exhale. Feel the outside meridian, feel the underlying meridian. Over and hop it over the other leg. Yes, and stay there. Lift up the leg. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Same way you came. Don't you come up yet. Exhaling out. Okay. Notice that you're actually a little more open on this front side now, right? So you can kind of reach out a little bit more too. Or bring your upper body a little bit lower to the floor as well. That's it. Exhale. So we did a lot of meridians just right there. Coming forward, we were definitely opening up the governing vessel as well as the kidney meridians. And as we moved to one side, we really stretched out the gallbladder because it was coming over like this and then twisting over from the other side. So that x-axis twisting like that was really helpful for those meridians. Coming over to the other side, well done on that side. Now remember, the great thing about this is anybody at any level can do this, because if you're a beginner, you can be, you know, with a slightly smaller angle over here and only come out this far. But if you're advanced in your flexibility, bring your knees back and further apart. That's the trick. So this goes further back, this goes further back, and then you can bring your foot in. And then it looks like this. No issues, but your body's still facing forward in the same direction. That's how you know the angle's a little wider, is that your body didn't turn with it. It's still facing forward. All right, so let's go ahead and come down. Ooh. Remember, if you're up here, no issues. But if you can come down here, by all means. And if you can reach out there, great. All right, so from here, let's go ahead, flex those toes, activate, and let's walk it over. Or from here, walk it over or shuffle over. And as we come forward and to the side, remember, stay low, hop it over, stay low. Here we go, That's the one, hold it, flex the foot. That's the one, 3, 2, 1, and walk it back to the center. Good job. I can do it. Okay, so from here, go ahead and come into a butterfly little seated posture, just like so. Again, if you're over here, no issues. If you want to pull them back over here, that's great, okay? So whatever it is you feel comfortable doing, please, by all means, find that spot. And now, coming forward. Now, from where you sit, bounce. If you're over here, really, if you're over here, and that is the case, just kind of rock your body forward from your hands, and that's okay too. Yeah, so no matter what you're doing, no matter what your level, there's no excuse. You can be over there and back here with the hips. Even this rocking motion is amazing for the hip joint, really it is. Now, rocking is also one of the things you can do to manipulate the body. So I want you to rock your body forward, rock your body forward. You want to almost imagine like your butt's about to come off the floor on the back end if you're over here with me. Great. And in fact, I want you to, a little bit. So here's how we do it. For those of you guys who have some flexibility, towards this process. Oh. Ah, okay, just realized I was on a slippery floor. Okay, so I want you to kind of lift up the foot and then coming down. Lifting up the foot and then coming down. Lifting up the foot and then coming down. Lifting up the foot and then coming down. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And 6, 7, 8, 9. Rock the body. Good. All right. Now here comes the challenge. Ready? Put hands on the inside. Now, one leg can stay down here, but the other leg is going to come up. Oh, what's happening? Nice and nice. Now you can use this hand to kind of support you in the back here. It's fine. But I want you to kind of like lift up the leg, but hold the inside of the foot, not the outside, inside of the foot, the one closer to your chest. Now from here, oh, if you can't straighten out your knee more than this, you know, let me show you from the side. If you can't straighten out your knee more than this, stay there. But if you can, up, okay, okay. If you're over here, hang out for a second. 3, 2, 1, and then bend that knee back. Okay, good. Really powerful for the hips as well as the internal and external meridians. Now let's do the same on the other side. Now it's good to kind of hold both at the same time to kind of connect the Jangshim and Yongchun, these acupressure points. But for now, focus on extending one. And if this is all you can do, you see how it's like slightly bent here? Show camera 3, yeah. Then stay there. But in the others, go ahead and extend. Wow, straighten out the knee fully. Good, you're holding the inside of the leg. You're gonna feel it like over here too, right? So that's fine. Okay. Some interesting new exercises today, Master Maz. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, you thought it wasn't gonna come up, right? All right, here we go, one by one. Oh, if you can do this, this is great. This is great. You're using your muscles to kind of balance out on your sitting bones. Wonderful, awesome, really good. You know what's gonna happen next? Oh, 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 oh. What? Master Maz. Here we go. All right, we can hang out. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Exhale. That was fun. Okay, let's go ahead and shake off the legs, shake off the feet, shake off the knees. Exhaling out. Good job. If you couldn't do both legs, it's okay. One leg was gonna be okay, and then do the other leg, but try and extend it out as much as you can. Hold the other foot down. Really good challenge, but a fun one too, because the worst thing that can happen is you just kind of roll back. So we're gonna do a few of those right now. We're gonna roll back. Okay, come over to the bottom end of your mat. And we're gonna do a few rolling backs here, just about 10 or 15 to get our spine set and conditioned for our breathing postures. Then we're gonna go to breathing. You guys ready? Rolling backs. So coming over here, first progression is really nice and simple. You're just going to hold the knee and pull the knee towards you. Rolling, bottom of the spine, exhaling, good. And if you guys can do a little bit more than that, by all means, coming all the way up and roll backwards and forwards, kind of like rolling up the spine. And then this could be for someone who doesn't have their legs follow them just as easily. So hold underneath your knees, yes? So it looks like this. Just like that. Good. Wonderful. Let's do about 7 more. Three. Feeling out your entire spine. Of course, you can stick with the bottom and progressive basic version of rolling back. Breathe out as you feel your spine. Ooh. One more. Good job. Now from here, get yourself ready for breathing postures. So I'm just going to come down to the bottom of my mat here. Make sure there's enough room for my head. Knees are up, feet are flat. Hands down here. Now, because we did so much good work on our back, on the rest of our body, settling into breathing should be very, very simple. Tucking in the chin, lengthening the neck, knees about 2 fist width apart, same with the feet. Right away, I want you to first focus on the breathing here inside your chest. So what you can do is one hand down and one hand on the chest. Relax the hand out so you don't have to force it to stay close to your body. Let it relax out to about a 45 angle. Drop the shoulder away from the ear. Feel the chest. In this process, you're following your breathing in through the nose, filling up the chest, exhaling out through the mouth. Feeling the chest rising and dropping. So like I said, Qi Zhang is the filling up of your heart center. It's also the beginning of the waking of your spiritual senses, to be able to feel more closely, to see more openly and widely and deeply, feeling yourself as well as feeling others. To connect with yourself is the same as to connect with others. When you truly have a deep and profound understanding of yourself, you can have that same recognition and understanding in others. That would be a gem to remember. When you have a deep and recognizable understanding of yourself, you can have a deep and recognizable understanding in others. So breathing helps you settle into this. Helps you flush a lot of what you have inside of you out. From here, go ahead and move both your hands now to your lower abdomen. Remember to rest the elbows down to the side. Your feet and legs remain in the same position, and you try and push your feet so that your low back is touching the floor, or tuck in the hips. You can lift up your hips and then settle them back down. And of course, make sure your chin is slightly tucked. From here, inhaling through the danzhan, or your lower abdomen. Feel it expand and relax back down. Now, if your breath isn't as deep, don't be fret by the depth of your breath, but more focus on the idea of watching and following your breath. Really feeling the tension, somatic, mental, or physical, as you fill up, and releasing all of it as you exhale. Noticing how it changes allows you to realize a very strong truth, that everything is transient. It doesn't stay as it is. The very nature of nature is changing. The very nature of nature is change. So recognize this natural phenomenon in your life everything always changes. So no need to fret or worry, but focus on the movement of your breath to help you learn and recognize something as everything does change, to help you manage change, to manage the process, the feeling, the lightness of it, the darkness of it, the capacity you have, the weight you have, the toll you take, and the freedom you can get. Well done. Go ahead now and bring your feet in a little bit more and lift up the hips off the floor. The idea here is to continue with the same form of breathing through the abdomen, through the danjan, and try and hold up the body without any added tension, only the necessary. A few more breaths in this position. You have the same resolute and restful mind as you did in the first postures. Just because it looks like you're doing something here doesn't mean that your breath needs to be under any more stress or tension. So comfort the breath, comfort the mind. And then you slowly but surely comfort the body in doing exactly and only what is necessary. No added tension. Slowly down. Ooh. From this posture, go ahead and relax your legs down to fully flat. If you usually suffer from low back pain, maybe keep your knees up. But the idea is to relax your arms at least fully down to the side. Again, if you have some issues with your low back, feel free to keep your knees up and low back flat on the floor. Otherwise, relax everything down. So from here, have a bit of a scan of your entire body. A body scan, like you're mapping out the feelings and the emotions inside your body fully. From here, go ahead and take a deep breath in. Breathing out. In this posture, I'd like you to go over scanning through your face. Exhaling out any stiffness, tension, making it all soft. Coming down through to the bottom of your jaw, top of the neck. Exhaling. Ah. Chest and shoulders, relieving tensions, lowering the shoulders, noticing. Exhale down. And out. Feeling solar plexus, rib cage. Notice how much of you is still holding up these parts. Inhale. Exhale those out. Similarly with solar plexus, as with lower and middle abdomen. Feel these areas and what's underneath them, in organs, in circulation, in all feelings. Inhale, exhale them out. Waist, hips, exhale it out. Thighs, knees, exhale it out. Shins and calves, exhale it out. Feet, toes, exhale it out. All done. Slowly from here, lifting up one leg and turning over and to the side, calming up to a seated posture here. Well done. Maybe raise the lights a little bit. Hands over your knees. And then here, try and come into the length of your whole spine, pulling up the spine. And try now and turn your head from side to side. This is a simplified form of brainwave vibration. Exhaling out. Follow a rhythm as you move your head from side to side. Exhaling out. Breathing out as you do. Feeling the tensions inside your neck. Exhaling right away. Inside your spine. And exhaling right away. Remember, you can do this from a seated position, either on a seat or here seated on the floor. Every turn, you breathe out thought. You breathe out an emotion. Your movement is faster than you're thinking. Your movement more fast than emotion. Even your breath. So this is learning and awareness. As your thoughts come out, it's not understanding or seeing them for what they are, but to recognize their nature and not their thoughts. In the end, it's all energy, even information. Exhale out. Even emotion, you can exhale out. Breathing out. Or try and keep your spine straight. Noticing all the sensations from physical to thought to motion. Keep moving, whether it's in the neck or the rest of the body. Exhale fully. Final minute in this brainwave vibration. Your neck is relaxed, jaw is relaxed. Mouth slightly open to relax the jaw. Facial expressions and eyes are soft. "30 seconds. You can slow down or move faster if your thoughts are still going. Action is more powerful than emotion. Emotion is more powerful than thought. Action trumps emotion and thought. That's a good gem for you. And stop. Relaxing down. Good. From here, slowly bring your attention to your hands, specifically your palms, and slowly raising both your palms up and off your knees. Good. I want you to stay here for a little while. If you can notice or sense even the slightest of feeling on your palms, around your palms, kind of find the shape of it first. like there's an energy sensation or a pulse sitting on your hands, like you're holding up a bag of energy. It's not particularly heavy, but it's there. I want you to draw the contours, the circumference, and the shape of it in your palms. You know, find the edges of this shape, this imaginary or somewhat real bag you're holding. Or shall we call it a pocket? This pocket of energy that's sitting right in front of you. See how your body begins to transform and change and feel as you map it out, as you find its edges, as you recognize how cool it feels. Does it lift your spirit? Notice how even now we're feeling our focus. Notice how even now our spirit is awake. We're using focus to feel. We're using focus to sense and navigate. This is how we activate Yin and Yang. With this level of focus, you can find anything inside of you and outside of you. Do you notice that your pocket has changed? Maybe change shape, maybe change size, maybe change the feeling. Feel it. Now, do something special. Dive into it. Dive into your pocket. Dive up into it, not down, but up. Like you're right in the middle of this bubble now. You're in this effervescent cloud. You're inside of it. You're inside this pocket. What color? What medium? What does it feel like? How do you feel inside of it? How have you transformed? Is it quieter inside this pocket? Is it slower? Aren't you curious? Move your hands and your body around. You can even sway your body a little bit. Like you're imagining yourself swimming inside a medium that isn't entirely air. Yet somehow you're breathing bigger and deeper than you've ever before. Even when all the air was around you. When you swim in here, not only do you ask, how does it make you feel? But how is it that you want to feel, now that you know where you are? How does it make you want to feel? To know that you can choose anywhere you want to go. Does it lift you up with hope? Does it brighten you up with courage? Does it raise your spirit even higher than before? Do you think you're transforming? Maybe you've already transformed. Maybe you're becoming bigger. Maybe you are that pocket. That pocket that you shine bright for anyone. And you want to invite everyone in to touch it. This heavenly peace. This heavenly gem. This could be pink, purple, blue, gold even. And you wish everyone could feel what you feel right now. This is a Hangik mind. One who truly wishes help. Not only for themselves, for everyone. Sit inside this pocket. One who truly wishes value for everyone else. Bring your hands down comfortably. Breathe and revel in this feeling. See what it feels like to have that energy inside you. If it's joy, if it's happiness, if it's hope, See and feel exactly what it is you're feeling now. Can you describe it in words? Can you describe it in sense? Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and rub your hands together. Make them nice and warm. Rub, 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 rub. And go ahead and cover your eyes. Rolling your eyes to the right. Rolling your eyes to the left. Up and down. And circle. Right and left. Sweep down your face. And up your head. Neck. Shoulders. Chest. Wow. Incredible. Go ahead and let's thank each other. Put your hands here over your danjan and let's say the words 감사합니다. And let's thank each other. 감사합니다. Go ahead and thank your neighbors. 감사합니다. 감사합니다. Wow, 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 wow. Well done. What's that, Hiba? A great flip? Oh, you mean when we were doing the legs up? Yeah, I bet. Wow, please, please, please share. Your turn now. Go ahead and tell me what it is you felt. How did you know I sent out the energy to everyone? Oh, that was obvious, Miss Tess. You do this long enough, you feel like you would have to share everything you felt here. Amazing. Wow, Miss Seba, thank you so much. Wow, thanks. العفو غدا. شكرا على وجودك. I feel free and open. Yay! Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Amazing. Thank you all so much for joining. It's beautiful. Wow. Would you believe that we're already coming to a close with February and it's already March? So with March, we've got some pretty cool stuff going on. Just to let you guys know, Heroes is starting up again offline, as well as some other programs offline such as Self Awakening. But online, we're going to be continuing with all three throughout the week. Sunday and Thursday will be Zoom and YouTube. Tuesday will be Instagram and Facebook. And you guys can check out the times in our schedule. We're going to be releasing soon. The only changes I would say that are left is both for Qigong, Saturday at 9 a.m. in the morning, as well as Tuesday at 4:30 this time. So a bit of a half-hour delay when it comes to, let's say, our Qigong on Tuesdays, and that's about it. When I shook my head, I released lots of thoughts and desires, including the desire to release desires. Yes! Brainwave vibration is amazing as a meditation. You can do this for 10, 15, even an hour. So well done on realizing that. It's a beautiful little method. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Vina. I appreciate you, and you're welcome. All right, everybody, and everyone else out in the tube, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you all for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and I will see you next time around. Ready? And Master Maz, out.